Okay, video number 2. It's Chris again. Hello. Um, this my second video. Is I don't know. I'm just going to show off some of my notebooks. So I wrote um, in notebooks by hand. So if you see all these notebooks here, I wrote by hand, and yeah, and then you cross a lot of stuff out as you write. So, and I found a couple. Oh yeah, I was going to read some of this. Um, I think this was me, I don't know, somewhere around 2000, applying to the Humber School of Creative Writing. Um, Dear Humber, the idea for this fairy tale came to me when I lived in Poland in 1995-96. The story is set in Eastern Europe in 1429-30 in a mythical kingdom named Gora. I often borrow from or make reference to medieval history, but the kingdom of Gora and the main characters in the book are completely imaginary. The king of Gore is a widower, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. So I thought that was kind of interesting. So I wrote by hand, and I put little quotes here and there that I thought were interesting at the time, and on my notebooks. This one's kind of interesting. Gabriel Garcia Marquez of Love and Other Demons. Aren't you afraid you'll be damned? I believe I already am, but not by the Holy Spirit, said Delora with alarm. I've always believed he attributes more importance to love than to faith. That's kind of nice. So anyway, notebooks, and then scenes that I don't remember writing, scenes that never made it into the book. There was a couple Taiko stories that I have come across in here that never made it into the book. Agnes and Mikau stuff. There was another Beauvais character in my scrapbooks who never made it into the book. Where's that line? This is right near the end. So where Tycho writes his letter from Paris back to Ahab and to Gora. This is one paragraph that didn't make it, but I think this is kind of nice. I once believed, Ahab, that you had the power to shape my dreams. I doubt now that this is true, but I find myself hoping it is. For I'd like to request a dream, a storyteller, Ahab. Can you send me a storyteller? A woman of soft voice and gentle touch? A woman who will bid me? A woman who will bid me to lie back in the warm grass of summer, my head resting in her lap, her hands in my hair. A woman who will bid me close my eyes and tell me a love story. Anyway, so I wrote by hand. I would go to libraries. A lot of this was in Japan. I went to this kind of reading room in Japan and wrote there. Oh, that's so festival. I don't know why I'm referring to festival here. Because festival is my other book. But that should say fairy tale. But anyway, themes for this. And, oh yeah, quick little throwaway note at the top of this page that the last line of the book should be close your eyes. And this is even before I thought of calling the book Close Your Eyes, a fairy tale. For a long time it was fairy tale or this fairy tale. But in hindsight, that would have been kind of cool to have someone, not sure which character, Sam or Tycho, say close your eyes. Maybe Alexandra. Maybe it would have been a cool thing for Alexandra to do. That would have been kind of nice. But anyway, I like the way mine ends. This is how one writes when you grew up, when I did. And you write a ton of stuff, and most of it doesn't make it into the final product. Oh, I should say, by the way, you write like this, and then you have a bunch of scenes that you like, so you then type them up on either your typewriter at the time or a computer. You print off those pages, and those pages begin to form the book. And then as you go through those pages again, you cross off and delete and erase a whole bunch of stuff from there too. Anyway, another bit of insight into the writing of Close Your Eyes. and I hope that's interesting to hear. Bye.